All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show on Onebar with Lupagus. It is draft season, which means we're bringing on the best of the best. We got the man in the middle, Craig Woodson, defensive back from Cal, one of the best safeties in the nation. Took part in the East-West Shrine game this year, 2 picks, 70 tackles. Hell of a career at Cal, and we are tickled pink to have the man join the show, man.
Absolutely.
Craig, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Appreciate y'all having me on the show.
Absolutely. We got to talk East to West Shrine. NFL.com had you as one of the standouts there. Just overall, how was the experience? Biggest takeaway from the big game?
Yeah, it was great. Just getting to compete with all the other players in the country. I mean, these all the best players. So just being able to be there, getting the coaching from NFL coaches, and practices were intense. Everything was fast paced, coming, quick. But at the end of the day, man, I just had to be myself and just go in there. I know that I could have been the best safety there, so I just wanted to prove that every single day. So just going in and practices went well, and then the game went well. Should have had a pick, but it's all good, man.
Yes, that was the
Picking yourself.
Who was the best player down there besides yourself? Of course. Who's the guy down there? You're just like, hot damn, that dude is good.
Sheesh. Well, the West team practices, I would probably say maybe it was the corner from UNC. I forgot his name. He was like a nickel, but he was locking down all week until he kind of tweaked things a little bit, but he was locking down all week.
Nice. Well, Craig, you can't read 2 sentences of any of your draft profiles, no matter what site they may be. The word physicality comes up over and over again. Your ability to stop the run. Is that something you pride yourself on in your game?
Yeah, I mean, it's something I've been doing since a kid. Like, shoot, ever since I've been playing defense, all I wanted to do is hit people and be physical. So I think, just coming from Texas as well, I mean, we have physical football down here. So just took that to college and then, yeah, I mean, just ran with it, bro. And that was really my specialty.
Nice.
So you mentioned some NFL coaches down there. Did you have a chance to meet with any NFL coaches? Any maybe that particularly wore the color purple? We want you on the Vikings so damn bad. But did you get to meet, do some connections or meet with anybody?
Yeah, I met with the Vikings during interviews, and it went really well. Obviously, I have a connection with Cam Bynum since he went to Cal. We have a great relationship. So, I mean, me going to the Vikings, that would be a dream. Really, get to play with him again. But
For all of us,
everything happens for a reason. We're gonna see what happens.
Nice, love it. That's great
Sweet.
news. Great news.
That is amazing. All right, so you're a six-year senior. What led you to stay in school so long? I mean, not everybody does that. What led to the circumstance of you staying so long? And do you feel like that was the right move for you as you prepared for the NFL this year?
Yeah, so really I was thinking about coming out last year, and then I just felt like I had so much left to prove, man. I didn't feel like, my legacy there was something that was really stamped and marked. So, I wanted to come back and really show everybody like, I have plays to make. I have, growth to still be, having. So came back, worked on the things that, I was weak in my areas, and then had the best season of my career last year. So I'm grateful that things played out the way it did, and I'm happy I stayed at Cal because it was the best situation for me.
You mentioned those weak areas. What areas were you trying to improve?
My man coverage for sure. That was something that I always had a little bit of weakness in my technique and stuff like that. So working with Noah Williams and all the other DBs in the group during the summer workouts in the spring really helped me kind of dial in on that, and then really moving to boundary safety helped me play man coverage a lot more in the slot. So I think I really got to be able to show what I can do and have that versatility.
Just back to you mentioned, I mean, your time at Cal with everybody transferring these days, everybody moving. It's kind of rare sometimes to see, especially a player of your ability, kind of stick around that long. Do you take pride in that as far as just you being a Cal Bear for life?
I do take pride in that, man. Really, Cal is a safety school, man. We've been having safeties come out year after year for real, and I wanted to be a part of that legacy, like I said, bro. So I know we can keep it rolling. We had some great coaches there. I had great relationships there, and that was just something I didn't want to get away from, bro. I still feel like I can grow and still, go down the line with these guys. And I felt like, we was gonna have a great season as a team, but obviously we didn't get there as a team. But I'm grateful and I'm happy that I stayed.
And being there as long as you were you kind of started to look up to as, the old man in the secondary, maybe the guy with all the answers, kind of almost like a player coach kind of a deal?
I definitely was. Definitely my coaches, like my two of my DB coaches, they already knew. Like it was me and it was this other guy, the other safety, Miles Williams, who I came in with freshman year. We was the old heads in the room and we really taught the younger guys, like especially during the summer and during the spring when we weren't with, the coaches as much, but definitely taught them the ropes and how to do things. And we was teaching them the defense because we already knew like it was really muscle memory for us. So everything came easy.
Nice. Your defensive backs coach, I believe it was defensive backs coach, Trey Watson, right? Trey Watson.
Yep.
So he went to TCU, if I believe, right? He just recently went there, but you've shown a lot of love for him as far as on other interviews and everything like that. We ever going to see that guy coaching in the NFL?
I hope so, bro. He's a great coach, man. He knows what he's talking about. He knows how to connect with players, and he's a coach that really truly believes that you can make every play out there, and he's gonna, do his best to get you there. So I'm grateful to have him as a coach during my time at Cal, and I hope to, the best for him.
You mentioned Cam Bynum. We got to talk Cam Bynum. I mean,
Yeah.
we've got a front row seat to this dude. Remember when we drafted him? What's he 4 or 5 years now in the league?
Yeah.
But like
he's fourth, I think.
Watching him just get better and better, and now to the point where he's going to be a free agent. And he's going to make himself some serious cashish this year, hopefully with the Vikings. But like, have you been keeping tabs on him? And what do you think about his celebrations? Are they on point, or do you think you could do a little bit better?
Nah, his celebration's on point. That's something that, that's just his personality. Like nothing that he shows in the media and on the field like is fake, bro. That's literally him. Ever since I stepped foot in the Cal day one, like that was just always his personality. So I'm glad that everybody else is getting to see it. But man, like I talk to Cam every other week for real. So I mean, even during the season, I'm asking him questions about technique stuff, and then really during this whole process, he's just been, supporting me. So hopefully I get to see him soon. Maybe, coming to the Vikings, it'll be great. But like I said, we're gonna see.
That's sweet. Sweet Cam's helping you out still. You studied film at Cal. Like you're a film major, so you must love movies. Give me some of your top 5 favorite flicks of all time.
Top 5. So, that's tough because that's a lot of pressure. I really like 90s black cinema and stuff. So I'm gonna have to go like Juice, Friday, Jason's Lyric.
Nice. That's a good one.
I like so many movies, bro. I'll be saying every movie's my favorite, so I can't even give you 5. I really couldn't.
Do you keep tabs on the mock drafts, rankings, anything like that, or do you steer clear? Because usually it's kind of a mixed bag. A lot of players, some of them just like all in on it. Others just like I don't even care. I don't even pay attention.
Honestly, I used to look at it a lot, but I think, God's gonna put me in a situation that he wants me in. Whatever round I get drafted in, like it's all in his hands for real. So, me looking at these mock drafts, like I can be, filling my head with these things, but at the end of the day, like until draft day comes and that team calls your phone, like you really never know, you know what I'm saying? So I try not to like get deep into it and, just trust the process, control what I can control, and then things gonna turn out the way it should.
I'll tell you one thing, like watching Cal games and seeing number 2 all over the place out there doing everything in on all the plays. You're fantastic to watch. You're going to be a great player. You already are a great player, but one thing, like when we're looking at it, like, because we keep tabs on a lot of mock everything, everybody, when they mention you, it's like underrated player. This guy's going to surprise. He's going to surprise. Like, does that motivate you? Do you like seeing that?
Honestly, it's been that way since coming out of high school. I mean, I didn't have any like big offers like that coming out of high school. Only had 2 FBS offers. So I'm used to it, honestly. And I think that when I get there in the league, I'm really going to show, people that I can add value to the team, and I'm consistent. And that's what I've been doing, just keeping my head down and working. So, I mean, yeah, they say I'm underrated. I mean, I think I am too, but it don't even matter at the end of the day. If I could get that opportunity, I know I'm gonna make the most of it.
Hell yeah. So I think before we recorded, you said you're down in Texas training. So what's your schedule look like from now until the draft? Like, or even your pro day? Like, what are you going through with your every day or maybe your week look like?
It's pretty simple, honestly. I'm getting up in the morning like 6 a.m. and then going in doing just PT, just trying to get my body right. And then I'm really having like 3 workouts a day. So really having like the speed work, the movement, and then I'm having position stuff, and then I'm having lifts. So I'm really done by like 2:30 at the end of each day for real. And then just doing recovery stuff. So I'm trying to get a Normatex or whatever I got to do to keep my body right to make sure I'm good going into the next workout. So it's been pretty light, honestly.
When is your pro day?
March 20th.
March 20th. All right.
Yep.
March 20th. Wham, bam. That's it, man. Craig,
Yeah.
we appreciate you hopping on. Like, I'm so glad that you said you met with the Vikings. It just gets us way more excited. Sometimes people won't, either they haven't and they're like, oh man, this is awkward. But I love that you met with the Vikings and want to see you in purple for sure. We wish you nothing but the best, man. We appreciate you hopping on.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, bud.
All right. Appreciate it.